Today we are going to discuss trigonometric identities involving the inverse of sine, cos and tan. We know that sine theta is equal to 1 over cosec theta, cos theta is equal to 1 over sec theta, and tan theta is equal to 1 over cot theta. In the same way, cosec theta can be written as 1 over sine theta, sec theta can be written as 1 over cos theta, and cot theta it can be written as 1 over tan theta. We know that in a right angle triangle, if this is a right angle, say this angle is theta, this opposite is the hypotenuse, the angle opposite, the side opposite the angle we are talking about is called, what do you call it, perpendicular, or you call it height. This is perpendicular. So in this triangle A, B and C, which is a right angle triangle, angle B is 90 degree. If this angle is theta, then this side is, you call it opposite, and this side you call adjacent, and the side opposite is called hypotenuse. Hope you remember the formula, not the formula that we used to remember this. So ka toa, it says sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. Now if we have a ratio which is, say, hypotenuse over opposite, this ratio is called cosec. If we have a ratio, say, hypotenuse over adjacent, this we call as a sec ratio. And if we have any ratio which is adjacent over opposite, this is called cot. So 1 over sine we have given a name cosec, 1 over cos we have given a name sec, 1 over tan we have given a name cot. Only it's the reciprocal of the ratio, that's all. So it's easy to remember. So these are not actually a new terms, just the reciprocal of our original ratios. So it's easy for you to remember this. Now we are going to solve these questions. The question is, rewrite the following as sec theta, cosec theta or cot theta. For example, 1 over, first we talk about 1 over sine theta, that is cosec theta, 1 over sine 2 theta is equal to cosec 2 theta 1 over sine square theta, it means it is 1 over sine theta and 1 over sine theta. So 1 over sine theta is cosec theta and this is cosec theta. So we can just write it as cosec square theta, or simply from here we can write 1 over cosec square theta. Now if I have 1 over 2 sine cube theta, see this 1 over 2 is a totally different thing. It is not angle inside the sine, it is just a number outside. So 1 over 2 will remain here and this will be, the sine will become cosine, that is cosec cube theta. That's how we solve this question. Now let's solve this. 1 over sine cube theta. This is inside, so that is very easily we can say this is 1 over cosec, this is 1 over cosec theta. 4 over tan 6 theta, 10 to the power 6 theta. 4 will remain at is this. This is a one word, so 10 will become cot to the power 6 theta. 1 over 2 cos square theta. This is written as 1 over 2 cos square theta. See, this is a cos theta, cos square theta, cos 2 theta. This is going to change, not others. So this is 1 over 2 sec square theta. Now 1 minus sine square theta over sine square theta. Let's solve this. Now D part I have already done without recording, so I am just explaining to you. 1 minus sine square theta over sine square theta. You know there's an identity, a famous identity, and this says sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now if I take sine this side, this is plus, it will become minus. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. That is one identity. If I make sine as a subject, then cos will go here, so it will be 1 minus cos square theta. So it will be sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So here we have 1 minus sine square theta. 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Sine square theta is sine square theta. Now we know that tan is equal to sine over cos. Its reciprocal is cos over sine, that is equal to cot. So cos square theta over sine square theta, it will be a cot square theta. So that is the value of this. Now let me do this question part F. That is square root of cosec square theta, cot theta and sec theta. Now it is a cosec square theta, so I can break it into this multiply this. So cosec square theta and the root is cosec theta. Now cot theta can be written as cos theta over sine theta, and sec theta can be written as 1 over cos theta. We can cancel this cos and cos, so that is cosec theta root 1 over sine theta is also cosec theta. So this is, you can write it like this, or you can write it cosec, because it was the square, cosec square and 1, so cosec cube theta. Either leave it this way or leave it that way. Now let's move to question number 2. Now this is question number 2, and it's important to solve the equations. Although we are not solving the equations here, but we know how to write the next step in the way of solving an equation. So this one is 5 sine x is equal to 4 cos x. When we solve the equation, it should have only one trigonometrical ratios, not two different. So now the question says, write down the values of cos x in each of the following equations. So we have to write cot x. So cot is equal to cos over sine. So divide both sides by sine. Hope you know that what I'm doing. He's asking cot. To get cot, I know that cot is equal to cos over sine. Sine over cos is 10, cos over sine is cot. Now I got cot here. No, cot, cotangent. So this is 5 sin x cancel is equal to 4 cos x over sin x is cot x. So cot x is equal to 5 over 4. So that is the value of cot x. Now 10x, part B. This was A. Now we are doing part B. 10x is equal to minus 2. We have to change it into cot, and we know that 10 is equal to 1 over cot x is equal to minus 2. We can interchange these two values. So cot x is equal to minus 1 over 2. So you can see that from this equation we got the value of cot x. This is the value of cot x. You can try this part yourself. Now I move to question number 3. Use the definition of question number 3, part A. Use the definition of sec. Definition of sec is what? 1 over cosec. This is 1 over sine. This is cos over sine. This is sine over cos. Simplify the following expression. Sine theta, cot theta. This is sine theta and cot theta. See, I am not going to touch sine. The best way is convert. Whenever they say that you simplify the expression, change other ratios into sine, cos or tan. Here if you write 10, it's not going to solve. So sine theta and cot, I told you, is cos over sine, is cos theta over sine theta. Now you can see I can cancel this. So this is actually cos theta only. If I do part B, this is tan theta cot theta. In fact, I can write it sine over cos, sine theta over cos theta, and this I can write as cos theta over sine theta. Then I can cancel this and this, so it is 1, or I can simply do, this is tan theta, and cot theta I can write as 1 over tan theta. So either this way or this way. The answer is 1. Let's try something different. Part G. So for part G, Let me make some space. So what we are doing, part G is sec square x cos 5x so let me see how we are going to solve this. Okay, let me write this question for you. That is a sec square x cos 5x plus cot x cosec x sin 4x. Let's convert all into sine and cos. Let us see. That is my approach. So this is 1 over cos square x. This is cos 5x plus this is cos x. Cosec x is 1 over sin x, and sin 4x, let us be sin 4x. What I've done is this one, I've only changed these two, and cos and sin I have not changed. So what I'm having is, this is cos square and this is cos 5. So I will be having cos to the power 5 minus 2, 3x, plus this is cos x, this is, it will remain as it is, cos x, sin 4x over sin x, so it will be sin cube x. Is it going to make any sense? No, this is a cot x. This is cot x. So I have to change this also. So this is cos over sin x. This is a cot. So it is going to make cos x and this sin square x, sin 4x, so sin square x. Now I have taken common cos x, I have taken common. So I am having here cos square x and plus sin square x. I told you in the beginning this is a 1. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So this is cos x multiply 1. So that is cos x.